The Long Walk is directed by Francis Lawrence and written by J.T. Molnar, who directed the really good Strange Darling. That movie's awesome if you haven't seen it. And of course, it's based off of Stephen King's novel. And here, a group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, where they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot. But before we get into the rest of the video, I also want to give a big thank you to the sponsor, Factor. Living an active and healthy lifestyle isn't always easy, and cooking on top of work, kids, relationships, etc. can feel overwhelming, but Factor gives you the flexibility to stay active without succumbing to a quick cheat meal when short on time. It's just 2 minutes in the microwave and you're done. Now you're fueled with a meal that supports the lifestyle you're trying to keep up with. This past summer, I really took it upon myself to exercise more and eat healthier, mostly because I really want to be in better shape for my kids. And Factors definitely help with that because they have doubled the size of their menu to 80 plus rotating weekly meals. They have 3 times new weekly meals than before, with more chef-crafted restaurant quality meals and 2 times more seafood meals than before, with the addition of more premium seafood options to the core menu, including salmon, shrimp, and barramundi at no additional cost. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code Stuckmann FB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code Stuckmann FB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. Definitely check out that link in the description below. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring this video. This one was a gut punch. This movie makes a lot of really brave choices, namely seeing some of these things that most movies pan away from or cut away from. Yes, there are certain deaths in the movie that they wisely choose to not focus on, but the ones that they do feel visceral to the point where your stomach churns. There is absolutely nothing fun about the violence in this movie. This is not an action movie. The violence in this movie hits very hard and is extremely disturbing. And the thing that's so brilliant about this idea is that once you see them begin to walk, like for the first day, you're kind of like, this doesn't seem that bad. Like in the back of your mind, it'd be really difficult at some point, but the film has a great way of building that tension, starting out in a fun place. And apparently they shot the movie chronologically, which is fantastic because these actors actually got to get to know each other in that way, walking, I'm sure, endlessly for many different takes. Because there's a lot of long takes in this movie where you're just with the actors as they walk and they have to maintain a certain speed, and they're not slowly walking. But as the days go on, you get these reminders of how many miles they've actually walked. And there were people in my theater that would groan when they would see that number get higher and higher, because you start to feel it. You really feel for these characters, and it's because of a fantastic script, of course, a great story from King, but these actors are phenomenal. Cooper Hoffman gives, I think, my favorite performance I've ever seen from him here. He is really terrific, especially once he reveals what he hopes to get out of this if he were to win. Then you really start to understand the motivations of why he's doing this. But really, the standout of this movie is David Jonsson. He was so impressive in Alien Romulus, made an immediate impression. This is truly an awards-worthy performance. A lot of actors say they finally get their characters once they figure out how they walk. And I'm sure these guys had many opportunities to understand that. But David Jonsson put so much heart into this performance, so much genuine humanity. Yes, it's on the page, but he's bringing it out so well. And the friendship bond that eventually forms between some of these guys made this movie feel very beautiful. So when the inevitable deaths start to happen, it really gets under your skin and makes you feel for these guys. I was on the verge of tears during certain scenes. What's also remarkable about the movie is that 95% of it is just them walking. It's not like there's breaks. It's not like they walk anywhere other than a straight road. There's very little flashbacks. It is mostly just long tracking shots of these actors talking. And you feel that tension constantly because in the background, there's these dudes in military vehicles wielding weapons, and you're starting to notice some of the characters you like are getting a little bit slower. And the movie is just so good. It's actually surprising it's taken this long to get to the screen. Mark Hamill plays the Major, easily his most villainous role ever. And of course, he played the Joker in the animated series. But this is a person that has no feelings, absolutely no remorse. He is just a monster, and he relishes this role. You never even see his eyes for the entire film because he's always hiding behind these massive sunglasses. Judy Greer also has 3 very powerful scenes. She was terrific too. Across the board, the actors are fantastic. This is Francis Lawrence's best film, I think, since Constantine. I'm a massive fan of Constantine. I liked his Hunger Game movies, but this movie feels like it's on another level. This is just such a perfectly paced, it's got a great runtime. It's like 108 minutes. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Like I already said, it knows when to focus on the violence and when to pull back. And it does build a very real friendship bond between some of these characters, and even some that you think are going to be enemies at first. They find a great way of maneuvering these characters through various emotional states that you weren't expecting. This is not a fun movie. It's very difficult to watch at times, and I'm not going to rush out to immediately experience this emotional turmoil anytime soon, but I'll definitely watch it again in the near future. It's really, really good. Check it out on the big screen. And of course, October 24th, my movie Shelby Oaks is coming out. It's an indie film and we need all the support we can get. Hollywood doesn't really listen unless people go to the theater. So please do go see this film on October 24th. I'm so proud of it and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Thank you guys as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.